Get another video. Today, we're reacting to this 99.9% clickbait video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, notification bell. You know this is hard cap. This is the secret truth. Is Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan song. You know this is 5,000,000% cap. Like, what? But I'm still checking out.
In the 2020 NBA playoffs, Jimmy Butler has been absolutely unreal. As we all know, he has helped to carry the Miami Heat all the way to the NBA Finals with his leadership and incredible ability to rise up in the clutch. And after an NBA Finals Game 3, in which Jimmy recorded a 40-point triple-double, led the Heat to a win without their second and third best players, and outplayed both LeBron James and Anthony Davis. In the process, Jimmy left us all with a familiar feeling. It was as if we've seen...
Wait, J.R. Smith on the Lakers number?
You know what I'm talking about. That competitiveness, that absolute lack of fear when attacking the basket, the will to never let up and instead lead his team to a finals win. In Game 3, Jimmy Butler certainly looked Jordan-esque, which brings up a very...
This dude's capping, bro.
If we look a little closer, if we look at Jimmy's actual face when compared to Michael Jordan, we are suddenly at the beginning...
They don't look like each other at all, bro.
Because I'm sure you agree, Jimmy Butler looks similar to Michael Jordan. In fact, these two pictures look near identical. And when we look at Jimmy Butler's backstory, well, is it possible? Is Michael Jordan Jimmy Butler's actual father? So, what's up, guys? Mike here.
He did play for the Chicago Bulls though, beginning his career. No, but that don't mean anything though.
Conspiracy video, and this is a big one. I mean, of course, if Jimmy Butler is actually Michael Jordan's son, that might be the craziest story the NBA has ever seen. And the thing is, this conspiracy is not coming out of nowhere. There is actually a ton of speculation that does...
Why don't Jimmy Butler go to the Minnesota Timberwolves, bro?
A second of this video, because trust me, things get crazy. Also, I do want to make this clear.
This dude capping. Why are you reacting to this? This dude capping, man.
Okay, because remember, this is just a conspiracy. It's something that is fun to dive into and talk about the possibilities, but it's also something you can think is completely wrong. I do want to say, though, make sure to watch the entire video before coming to a decision. Also, before we start, please like this video. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, and thank you guys so much for killing it with likes lately. I appreciate it a ton. Trust me.
I'm gonna dislike this, bro, so I know you're capping.
Channel, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you never miss a new video. And now let's take a look at this insane conspiracy. So in this video, I am just going to present you with the straight facts and evidence and hearsay for this conspiracy so that you are able to get the full story here. And then after we have covered
where's my time, man?
Both of us can come to a decision on the truth. You can decide for yourself and comment what you think down below, and I'll give my thoughts to end things. As for now, to get the full story here, we of course have to start at the beginning, which means we have to go back in time to February of 2016 when Terez Owens, the self-proclaimed #1 sports gossip blog in the world, received this tip. It read, "The child out of wedlock. Michael Jordan would not claim unwanted child in 1988 in fear of destroying marriage. Child took on mother's name of Butler. It was reported he paid mother off so he would not tarnish his public image and legacy." And
if Jimmy Butler, then why if his name is Jimmy, if his name why he not named after his dad then, huh? If that's is Michael Jordan his dad, you sound retarded right now. Like Jimmy, his name should be Jimmy Jordan then, bruh. Jimmy Jordan, like you. Why would Michael Jordan name him Jimmy Butler, bro? You sound stupid, bro. You clickbaiting. Like, stop. This is 99% clickbait, guys. This ain't no secret truth, bro. That's why this video. I don't know how this video got 30,000 likes. You ever believe y'all getting scammed? Like, what? What? These are two completely different faces. First of all, exactly. Like, bro, if Michael Jordan, bro, if Jimmy Butler was the son of Michael Jordan, bro, then why Jimmy Butler don't play like Michael Jordan? Oh yeah, they both don't shoot. They both don't shoot too many threes at all. Uh, Jimmy can dunk like he cannot dunk like Michael Jordan at all. Like why would y'all even why Mike, why would you try this, bro? Like you scamming, bro. Like stop. You can react to my reaction, but stop, bro. I'm getting on your head right now. Like stop. That's all I'd say.
And role model figure. After 13 years, mother kicked child out of the household because payments stopped. Report from
Those who did that.
Here, which would make sense. That is standard.
Oh yeah, that's facts. Though he did get kicked out.
A tip like this and wants to remain anonymous, the journalist is certainly supposed to respect that fact. That is how they keep their integrity. So with that report in mind, we have another report that states Jordan had a kid with a woman at or around the time Butler was conceived. It was well documented and is even reported that he tried to sneak into the hospital and that she received 23 roses while in the delivery room. 23 roses, of course, Michael Jordan's number is 23. Here we are, the season.
You capping, bro.
Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son conspiracy. Now, with these two statements in mind,
The why Jamie Butler? Oh, his ass, bro.
I love young coding classes. It's been fantastic to see her journey from.
if you didn't
Bro, then why Jimmy Butler? Or then why Jimmy Butler not on wearing number 23 then? Exactly. Shut up. This video makes no sense.
not know, Jimmy Butler's dad was never a part of his life, as it has been said that Jimmy's father left his family when Jimmy was just a baby. It is also well documented that when he was 13, Jimmy's mom kicked him out of the house with the words, "I don't like the look of you, you gotta go." That is incredibly harsh and horrible, but
Yeah, bro, that my bro. I would just punch that mom, bro. That's really disrespectful.
Publicly, it is not known who Jimmy Butler's father is. In fact, if you go and Google Jimmy Butler's real father right now, all you get is Michael Jordan conspiracies, which means this.
Let me see if it still work. 88. Jimmy Butler's dad. Oh, I gotta look at father. Yeah, this dude capping, bro. There's no way.
This theory has at least a little credibility to start out with because we do not know Jimmy Butler's father at all. But really, the most
I know it ain't Michael Jordan. That's what I know.
is this picture. The picture that turns this from an outlandish claim to something that is at least worth looking into. Because as you can see, when both Michael Jordan and Jimmy Butler's faces are combined, they look practically like the same person. Going further here, when we look at Jeffrey and Marcus, Michael Jordan's confirmed sons, we see that Jimmy looks more like Michael than they do. On top of this, Mike was listed at 6'6", while Jimmy is listed at 6'7". A very similar height, while Jeffrey is just 6'4", and Marcus is just 6'1". Weird. And as for the entire story attached to this claim, well, that would make sense too. Michael Jordan was already with his then girlfriend and future wife, Juanita Vanoy, at the time that Jimmy would have been conceived, and Michael and Juanita already had a son, Jeffrey, in 1988. Seeing as Jimmy was born in 1989, it would make sense that if Michael Jordan did value his reputation and image over raising a child he had out of wedlock, along with the fact that he would want to keep his relationship with Juanita intact, Mike could have paid Jimmy's mother to not say anything, as at this point, Michael Jordan was a role model to millions, and having the label as an unfaithful cheater attached to him, well, that would massively damage his reputation, to say the least. As for the logistics here, as we'll call them, well, Jimmy Butler was born on September 14th, 1989. Babies generally take about 9 months to go from point A to point birth, so would this be possible? Well, Michael Jordan did indeed play the Houston Rockets early on in 1989, however, they played at Houston on February 3rd, which would mean Jimmy would have been born in just 7 months and 2 weeks. That would have made him a premature baby, and there is no proof that he was one. That has never been mentioned. attention. However, remember the tip that Owens received. That tip stated that these events took place in 1988, which would make sense because if Jimmy was conceived in December, 9 months later, boom, he would be born in September.
Stop the cat, bruh. Stop the cat.
The Bulls actually played the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas on December 3rd, 1988. Dallas is just a 3.5-hour drive to Houston, and it would make sense that Mike would want to go to Houston because of their reputation for having great clubs of some kind, I don't know. Also, the Bulls just so happened to have a 3-day break in between games after this Dallas game, so there was certainly time for Jordan to make his way to Dallas and possibly make Jimmy Butler in the process. So there we have it. That is the full story with all the supposed evidence and hearsay attached to it. Which means now, comment down below what you believe, and as for me, I'll give you a second to pause and comment, and okay, it's time for my opinion. Personally, I think that this is almost definitely a false story, although it is an interesting concept for sure. Now, the main reason why this story
Because it's cap. That's why, bro. Making up stuff, bro. Trying to compare Jimmy Butler to the best they go of all time, bro. Best player of all time.
With that said, Jimmy's mom did kick him out of the house and make him homeless.
Jeremy ain't like Michael Jordan at all. Shut up. If Jimmy was like his dad, bro, like Michael Jordan, bro, he'd be bald headed.
Wouldn't she just then threaten to expose Michael Jordan so that she could still keep getting money? And if Jordan did not respond to those threats, well, she then could have actually exposed him, become famous, and written a book and got on talk shows and all of that. She could have made a lot of money out of this situation, and she just didn't. And speaking of money, raising Michael Jordan's secret baby certainly seems like it would get you more than just enough money to get by. Jimmy was raised in a very poor situation, and if his mom really was paid off, I think they would have had a nicer life, at least in terms of what money can buy you. Not to mention, Jimmy seems like a pretty smart guy. I'm sure he asked around when he was a child as to who his father is, and in all likelihood, he just doesn't want to
2 more minutes, man, bro.
That makes perfect sense to me, and it fits in with Jimmy Butler's character. When it comes down to it, it is not only hard for me to believe, but impossible for me to think that Jimmy would look at Michael Jordan and the extremely rich lifestyle that Jordan had, then look at the horribly poor childhood he himself had to endure, and not have anything but probable hatred for Mike if he was Jimmy's father. That would be completely understandable, but here we see Jimmy and Jordan at Mike's camp. They are having a shooting competition here, and it certainly does not seem like Jimmy has any hard feelings towards Mike. It appears that they are perfectly fine. As for the fact that they look similar, well, there are whole websites dedicated to celebrity lookalikes, and those people are not related. It's just a coincidence. That is in all likelihood what this is too. So at the end of the day, while this would for sure be one of the
Stop the cap. Bro, you not serious. Like this don't show me proof.
So with that in mind, I do want to give a huge shout out to Jimmy Butler and everything that man has achieved. He went from being homeless as a teenager to an NBA All-Star and is now the leader of an NBA Finals team. He is the definition of what hard work and resilience can get you in this life. He has my ultimate respect. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you also keep in mind this is just a conspiracy. It is supposed to be just a fun thing to speculate about. I hope you don't take it too seriously. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. Again, it helps me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on.
Jimmy was in his prime. Jimmy Butler was in his prime. Check that out.
So much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know it is. Always. Have an awesome day, guys, and cue that music. If you're still here while the music is cued, here are
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, notification bell. You know this dude capping, but I'm out.